Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Yomaylin, and my channel's name is at All Queens from Deck. We're gonna start. I wanted to do a reading for the full moon, and we're gonna start with some cards that I made. See what the cards want to say. See what the spirit guides want to say. My channel is for entertainment purposes only, so if anything comes up in my readings, don't take it as a source of your only information. This should just be information that you'd want to confirm, or just for your pure entertainment. Let's see what the cards want to say for you for this full moon reading. Okay, let's see. It's a pretty thick deck, so angels and guides and ancestors, please let us know what the collective should know today on this full moon reading. These cards are pretty stuck. Just not. It's been a while, so stuck to each other. Maybe I should just divide it in half. This might have been turned upside down. Then we're gonna take it upright. We got they never really need you. Okay, let's see. So we can fit them all in. So they never really need you. We got dark side. We have energy vampires. We have documents. That's quite a lot, but we will take them, and I will take no more. I got please. We have ruined, but in reverse, so I guess not ruined. We got the divorce. We got new beginning. We also have insecurities. I'm gonna put it there now. Let's see if we can fit them all. We can just go over them. You know what? I'm gonna zoom out a little bit so that we can fit more cards in. Kitty in the background wanting to be in the video. Yes, 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 Iris. Okay, thank you, thank you. You can come. Yes, how can I help you? Okay, I'm doing a reading right now, so can we not meow the whole entire time, please? Yes, thank you. Yeah. So energy vampires, insecurities, divorce. In beginning. Did this actually work? Did I make more space or what? Not ruined. Cyrus, no. No, we're not gonna cry the whole time. Okay? No, no, no. Okay? No. I said no. Let's stop. Okay. Pardon my kitty. He likes to be vocal when everybody's just asleep, so he wants to be the center of attention. Insecurities. You know, he's a superhero, so superhero by daytime. Documents. Please. New beginners. Not surrender. You're in divorce. Divorce. We got illusions. We got trapped in reverse, so not trapped. We got coming back in reverse, so not coming back. We got need more information in reverse, so not needing more information. We got they're hiding in reverse, and we have stuck in reverse. So what I'm getting from this right here is that someone is sad because they thought that they knew you, right? Perhaps they wanted to trap you into something. They had an idea. They had an idea that didn't work out, you know. They went to the dark side because they thought they really knew you, and they thought that their plan, or whatever plan that was concocted in the dark side, was gonna work. Now they're insecure, you know, because whatever they worked to do against you did not go as planned. I guess all of these energy vampires are now sad because there's documents or evidence, perhaps, that reveals their plan. Now they need to beg. Now they're asking, please, you know, we wanted this new beginning, or we wanted to ruin the collective's new beginning, and they're still having the new beginning. We didn't want them to have a new beginning, and they're still having it. We didn't ruin them. They're not ruined like we planned, you know, and divorce is still happening, or somebody's breaking up. The collective is still going through the divorce, and all of these illusions that we created, they didn't work. We didn't trap them. Trapped in reverse. And they're never coming back now. Okay? There's no... Perhaps we had them under investigation, and there's no longer a need for investigating them. They don't need any more information. They are who they are, even though we didn't really know them. And you know what? We wanted them to be hidden. We wanted to make them invisible. We did something so horrible to the collective. We went to the dark side. We did something so horrible to them that we wanted them to hide, but they're not hiding. They're out in the open, and all of our illusions are not going to work now because they're not trapped. They're not stuck. This is what I'm getting from this. Somebody really had this dark, evil plot against you, collective. And I guess you foiled their plan. You did something that messed it all up. Collective, what was it? Let's see if we can draw some cards to find out. Something should we get? You know what? I'm getting the oracle cards. These tiny cards right here from Crystal Ball Pocket Oracle by the White Witch Oracle. Let's see. Maybe if we can get some collective from here, spirit guides, angels, ancestors, anything you'd like us to know, the collective to know about the information that's on my table. Whoop. No, Cyrus. We got one card. It says get more information. Get more information. Okay. Anything else? Cyrus, come on. I'm not gonna spend the whole reading explaining to you to stop yelling and stop crying. No. Come on. Outside. Go. Bye. See you later. Sorry about that. Anything else that the collective needs to know? From these cards. They're very, very tiny. This deck is so tiny. Oh, no need to worry, it says. We got that flip right over. Anything else? Oh, okay. Unlikely. We got go, the time is right. We got let go. We got yes. We got not the right time. And this is the sign. So collective, perhaps, you know, I like this, that it has the moons. This is perfect for the full moon reading. Perhaps, you know, no, let's see what I'm getting from these. There's information that needs to be released. More information. Maybe the full truth. About something. There's more information that needs to be known. The collective, you don't need to worry, because whatever is going on maybe involves 3 people. A hidden person also, maybe 4 people. You don't need to worry about it. You know, no need to worry. And I don't know, collective, but maybe you're trying to tie the knot with somebody, or maybe somebody's trying to tie the knot with you. Maybe this relates to divorce, and it's unlikely that they will tie the knot with you, or maybe you're trying to get with somebody, maybe in a relationship with somebody, and it's unlikely that you and that person will be together, you know. And maybe they're trying to plan something against you. So maybe wherever you are, maybe the time is right now for you to go somewhere. Cyrus, no, stop it. I don't know what you want right now. But we gotta stop this. No. Come on. Go outside. Let's go. Vamos. Afuera. I'll see you later. Come on. No. Don't try to climb on the table. Okay? Come on. Go outside. Bye. Collective, there might be some time that's running out. Perhaps maybe they ran out of time. These people ran out of time, and now it's the right time for something good to happen. I'm getting a feeling. Maybe this year is your year, or because it's the full moon, it's a good time for a reading. It's a good time for something to happen, or maybe you're somewhere that's dark, you know, and it's a good time for you to get out right now. Okay, we're just gonna ignore Cyrus in the background, because he wants attention, and I give him a lot of attention, so he wants it when he wants it. Okay, he's a kitty. Collective, maybe you're holding on to somebody, and your ancestors, your angels, your guides are telling you that it's time now to let go. It's a good time. Collective. And maybe, you know, they're confirming it, that yeah, it's a good time for you to let go, or yes, don't worry, or also, you know, maybe, you know, wear your crystals or have your crystals around you for protection during the moon, the full moon. Maybe not the right time. Not the right time for what? I don't know. Choose on a question. Anything else here? That you're going in the right direction. Also, not the right time. I think we're gonna need to get some tarot for that to answer this one. Not the right time to grow something for this. Maybe it's not the right time for this relationship right now. Maybe collective, you need to sit your butt down and not fall in love with anybody. Maybe if they're not showing you, you know, what you need right now, or perhaps, like, you know, this clock is broken. You need time to fix it, you know. So it's not a good time to be with anybody right now. This just confirms, I think, that go is the time is right. This is the sign for you to go. I mean, this is a good sign for you to, I don't know, invest in something that you always wanted to do. Also confirmation that whatever it is that you're doing it right. This is, you're going in the right direction. In this crystal here, it reminds me of a rose quartz. It's more like a love crystal. So maybe, you know, love is the highest vibration, so have your heart full of love, you know, collective. Let's put this in. And this just proves that, or confirms that you're on the right track, that not to close yourself, even if you're broken, still not to close yourself to love, to be open to love, because there's a transformation happening, collective. Perhaps after the full moon, you know, the transformation will happen. There's this imagery of plants, growth. So you're growing, collective. Something's growing, something is manifesting. Let's see if we can get, I don't know, I like to get more oracle cards before I bust out the tarot. Poems. An invitation into the heart of the divine. I like that. Look how beautiful these cards are. They're so beautiful. This is the book. I'm gonna take it all out because I haven't read it, so we're gonna read it together. Whatever cards come out. And the cards are pretty huge, so I'm gonna see if I can shuffle these. Huge cards. shuffles. One more shuffle. Anything that could confirm or deny or give us more. There's a bunch wanting to flip over, and I'm gonna take them. And we have Sacred Soul Sisters in reverse. We got Cosmic Heart in reverse. I'm just gonna put them in front. We got, are these all coming out of reverse? Let me see. Unfair. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna take them upright because the deck was flipped. Sacred Soul Sister, Cosmic Heart. I search on the love, on the uprising wave of love. We got Arise. Cyrus. And we got Enter the Garden of Delight. And let's read these cards and let's see what it says. No, get out. Vamos. Let's see what card number 5 says. I guess there's a way to read this cards. Card number 5. No, card number 5 right here. And it says, I search on the uprising wave. This card right here. Number 5. It's such a beautiful card. You know, and it looks like it also has a moon. And this looks like a wave. Just water, you know? So maybe you're dealing with a water sign as well. It says, I search on the uprising wave of love. My life can be summed up in 3 accounts. I was raw, I was cooked, and I was burned. I search on the uprising wave of love. No gravity can stop me from rising. The moon pulls the tide of life towards her, and my soul in oneness with all of life answers her call. A wave of love consumes me, and upwards I fly, flying through water to greet her shining body. Led by my heart, my wits are addled, and my mind becomes a blurry mess. And so I feel instead, feel the truth of her love and the divine reflection she shines back at me from her radiant heart. I don't know, from this first poem, it starts with a little tiny poem. I get that maybe somebody sees you, collective. They see the true you. They see the love that you poured into them. They can see that now. Greater forces of planetary movements affect us all. We experience day and night through the interplay of the earth, sun and moon. This is a profound and obvious effect. The movements of the cosmos affect us deeply, body and soul. Some movements are perhaps less obvious in form, but are just as great, if not more so, in effect upon our spiritual growth and life experiences. You are going through a cycle, or very soon will be, by which you will be moved by forces greater than your own personal will. This is a karmic period, a time during which the movements of greater planetary bodies will have an impact upon the earth and humanity. This is the way of things, greater cycles affecting smaller ones. The smaller ones are not less important, but they do have to bow to the power of the great, in oneness with the magnificent unfolding divinity that is life itself. What we always have at our disposal is choice as to how we respond to these affecting movements and cycles. The effect of this karmic cycle now unfolding in your life is to bring you into sweet surrender and awaken into greater love. What a delicious divine destiny. However, even if we sense at one level that a shift has a positive end in store for us, we can encounter resistance and fear born of the ego in response to the stirring of spiritual uprising. We may quake in our holy body and wonder if everything is getting out of control and into some disorder. We will be right in our sense of imminent chaos. The disorder, however, is the ego perspective because its range of vision is too small, too limited to comprehend the greater workings of the planetary systems that move life towards love. That is as it should be. The teacup is not made to hold the ocean, just actually a cup of tea. But if we begin to imagine that the cup of tea is preferable to the ocean, simply because it is more containable, how much we miss out on. And how terrifying when we are actually thrown into the ocean and moved by it. Its sheer power, its wild force, and its passionate dance with the Moon Mother might have us fearing that we must certainly will die. Yet, the only thing that is dying here and now is your grasps, your attempts at control. Why? Because your heart is more powerful than your fear, and it wants to live in total trusting surrender of the unfoldment of life's genius. It wants to let life happen to it. What a wise intention that is. Why seek to impose a smaller and less interesting story upon life when the greater master storyteller is weaving a fantastic tale of great love, great adventure, and sublime spiritual success? No, it is wiser, wilder, and more fun to surf the great wave of consciousness, seeking to overtake you now. Dive in, beloved. Search with it. You are being given a gift of grace in this oracle. The promise that you won't drown and that you will, in fact, be given a glimpse of your own divinity, should you choose to accept whatever will be offered to you. Don't try to swim against the tide of your own life journey. Go with it. The divine is there waiting for you, orchestrating waves upon which you may reach the heavenly shore. Yes, the divine is there waiting for you, waiting on a picnic blanket of fabric of the heavens, with a sacred feast of earthly bounty, just now being unpacked in your honor. Get yourself into the ocean and ride those waves to your sacred date with the divine right now, sweet beloved. Surf's up. This oracle comes with a message for you. There are changes happening, and they will be out of your control. This is because you are ready for accelerated life change. Rather than paddling, you'll be caught up in a wave and moved further, faster. Let yourself surge on with the energy of what is happening, leading with your heart and just going with whatever unfolds. This will bring you the best fortune and open you up to the divine destiny that is your birthright this lifetime. Sacred honoring ritual. Placing your hand on your heart, say the following. The grace of life touches my heart, and I am courageous. I search, I rise, I meet the divine, beloved in every twist and turn. I journey home on the wave of love, and I graciously accept the hand of my divine beloved, guiding me now through love, mercy, and grace. So be it. Close your eyes and focus on your heart. If you wish, you may like to intend to connect to feeling of love for your heart. Wise guide that it is, when you feel you are done, you have completed your honoring ritual. Alright, that was a long one. And you know what? I get to share a story that just came through while I was reading this. I almost drowned when I was a little kid, and I was just with my family at the beach, and I was playing near where I could feel the sand, and the water just took me in deeper, and I didn't know how to swim, so I couldn't feel the ocean floor anymore. I was now in just a big depth, so I started to freak out, and I was sinking and just drinking ocean water, and I just got this terrifying feeling. Okay, I'm gonna die. My family wasn't looking. They were just doing something else, just having fun on the other side. I was right behind them, and all of a sudden the wave just took me in further, and I was in the bottom of the ocean now. I couldn't swim. I couldn't get back up, and I just calmed myself down, and I said, okay, I know how to float, so I'm just gonna turn myself around, and I'm gonna float, and hopefully I'm gonna get back to shore. And I started floating, and the waves drew me back forward into the sand. And then when I started looking into the shore, that I was closer to my family, now I put my feet down into the water, and I could feel and touch the sand at the bottom of the ocean, and I was safe. And I realized that, oh wow, even though you're like, I was in this chaotic situation, terrifying situation, where I thought I was gonna drown, because I drank ocean water, and nobody could see me. I was at the bottom. I just decided to float, to let the water drive me, to let go, to not fight the waves, because it was just gonna take me further and further, and I could not resist it. So I decided to float, and the floating saved my life. So maybe there's something that you need to just, even though it's immense and big, don't worry about it. We got this card. No need to worry. No need to worry about this big ocean wave that might engulf you, and you might be in it. Just trust that the divine's got you, and just float back into shore. Okay, the divine will take you back to safety. That's what I'm getting from that card. Let's see what let's read this next card, since we're closer to 8 than 37. Cosmic Heart number 8. Number 8, where are the? Okay, I found you. I have it right here. Okay, we have Cosmic Heart. I was dead, I became alive. I was tears, I became laughter. The power of love arrived and made me everlasting power. I have seen everything. I have no fear. I have the heart of a lion. I shine like Venus. Nice poem. I hear it and weep in sublime reverence. I bow to this living, beating, loving heart of the universe. It echoes throughout all of creation. Once, some time ago, I was deaf. I had not heard one true sound, much noise, but not truth. So I believed in many things not worth believing in. Then in a moment of my crisis that cracked my heart open, I was giving a gift. Though I felt fear and confusion, a gift came to me more powerful. That kind of resonates with my story. Okay, so a gift came to me more powerful than those temporary ailments That gift was the ability to hear the sound hidden beneath all of life. I heard it, that sacred sound of the beating heart, of universal love. Now I know that belief in unworthy things like fear and doubt is lunacy. Even my loneliness became unconvincing to me. We are animated by this living heartbeat, part of life that is sustained by it. You and I, the planets, the birds, and the fishes, emerged from the great source because of this beating heart of the universe. It pumps life through our veins. What proof of this is needed? You live. That is the proof. I hear everywhere now. It has become so loud, louder than any word of fear. It resonates through my soul and eclipses any tremor of anxiety. Is this kind of loud? Lower a little bit. Okay. There is a time on the journey of love when the beloved, that would be you and me, sweet soul, is prepared to engage more completely with the heart of the divine lover. The preparation will be a rich process, spiritually speaking. It may also feel like being beaten, pummeled, simmered, and stirred in the pot of the divine master, at the divine master chef, to become a sacred and savory meal fit for the most heavenly of feasts. This is a courageous and bold process, one that will create the most delicious aromas in the soul. And yet, it is one that will likely take us right to the places we would rather avoid, places of confrontation with pain, but where the loss of its grip on our being no longer lets us quake and retreat from life in fear or uncertainty. You have been through these tantalizing trials, the push to surrender, fear, the realization your attempts at control amount to not so much actually. So why not abandon them altogether? The trials have asked you to confront every part of your being that holds itself back in resistance to what is, in resistance to what life presents at this very moment. You have been asked to become comfortable with the possible discomfort of not knowing and to understand you don't have to understand anything for life to work out with perfect synchronicity and generous grace. You have been asked to bear darkness without losing hope for the return of the light. You have been asked to trust in your own heart wisdom when your mind was terrorized by nightmares and hallucinations of fear. They were so powerful, you were certain they must be real, that you must be crazy not to run and hide somehow, somewhere. And yet here you are, still loving, still wise, and ready for a love bigger than you have ever experienced before. So we step forward together, you and I. I link my arm through yours and I urge you on. Let us run together and jump over the edge. No more half living in any way for you and me. We will weep crystal clear tears and we will laugh with such joy that stars will burst forth. Borne upon our exhalations, we will hear the beating of the cosmic heart pounding in our ears, and how we shall dance to it. That sacred intoxicating rhythm moves hips and hands and hearts, racing the soul from slumber. But that heart does beat so loud, it can be startling to the parts of you unused to such wild, unconditional affection and rowdy playfulness. You may worry that this great love is not going to be careful enough with you. What if you get tossed around in the great oceans of love? You will surely be disoriented and become lost to the world you once knew. Wow, this is also a wave, and tossed around like I was in the waters. This is just confirmation. Okay, let's see. Crystals and love. So we step forward together, you and I link my arms through yours and I urge you on. Let us run together and jump over the edge. No more half living in any way for you and me. We will weep crystal clear tears, and we will laugh with joy that stars will burst forth. Borne upon our exhalations, we will hear the beating of the cosmic heart pounding in our ears, and how we shall dance to it. That sacred intoxicating rhythm moves hips and hands and hearts, racing the soul from slumber. But that heart does beat so loud, it can be startling to the parts of your unused to such wild unconditional affection and rowdy playfulness. You may worry that this great love is not going to be careful enough with you. What if you get tossed around in the great oceans of love? You will surely be disoriented and become lost to the world you once knew. How then will you know where to go? Fear not, my soulmate. Love has its wisdom and its way. We shall become lost in its genius together, while our minds are tipped this way and that, tumble in love's great waves. We shall be forced to surrender our useless intelligence and become mindless. Then, how easy it shall become for the perfection of love to guide us. For there shall be nothing within the question and resist. We will no longer have to find the way, for we will have become the way. This oracle comes with special guidance for you. More love is rushing towards you like a great cosmic tsunami. I love that. You will struggle with this blessing to the extent that you will attempt to hold on to what has been. So don't let go. Let go, collective. We gotta let go. Let go again. Let go, let go. Oh my God, I get lost in the reading. Okay, let's see. And then we shall become lost. Sit this way and tumultuous love, grace. This oracle, special guidance for you. And tsunami. So let go, collective. Like let go and let go. Twice we have let go. Yeah, you have to let go, collective. Let go of control. Let go of control. Okay? Let it move you. You'll perhaps get some water up your nose, but nothing. You know what? My nose is running right now. So and that is so crazy. Okay? Let it move you. You'll perhaps get some water up your nose, but nothing will come to you that you cannot handle. You'll be disheveled somewhat, undoubtedly, yet as you are washed up upon love's shining shore, wow, okay. Keeping every hair in place will be the last thing on your mind. You'll be too caught up in the wonder of perfection, realizing how deeply loved you are, and how unnecessary it is to contrive a way to live your purpose. Instead, you'll have no idea what is going on. You'll be surrendered in passionate embrace, with life simply being your exquisite, crazy, unique self, saturated with divine love. It will drip from you out of your feet, your eyes, your voice, your touch. You water the earth with your love's oceanic presence. Oh, how that tsunami will deliver you into your divine destiny. No need for any contrivance. Let your hair get messed up. Your destiny awaits you now. Sacred honoring ritual. Place your hand on your stomach, and the other over your heart. Focus on your breath, flowing gently in and out. When you are ready, say the following aloud. Rumi, who loves me unconditionally with all the wild love and unconditional affection of the universal heart, help me now. I trust in my own heart wisdom and in the truth of your love for me. Please help me trust in the flow of life, let go of my fixed plans and ideas, and open up to the genius of love itself. May I realize that my destiny will unfold with absolute perfection, and may I trust in the signs I am given. May I be able to release any false guidance based in fear, and may I open up instead to genuine guidance and inner knowing based in love. Under the grace of your protection, may this be so. Feel the warmth of your hands on your body. Just breathe. When you're ready, simply place your hands in prayer position and bow your head gently to your hands. This is your simple and powerful action that reminds you of this truth. Your head is supposed to bow to and honor the heart, not try to dominate or control it. You have completed your sacred honoring ritual. A lot of confirmation here, and that's this book has a lot of reading. It's a collective. I might not do tarot with all of this reading I have to do right now. Yeah, okay. So let's see. We're gonna do 13 now because let's go in order. It'll be easier for me to read the numbers. Gotta rise next number 13. And 13 is a number of endings. So something might be ending, collective. Maybe control. Control might be ending. It's just this is what I feel like it's telling us. Somebody who had just big grip on you, collective, it's no longer having this grip. Let me put these cards here. Maybe also you are trying to control something and you need to let it go. Let go of such controls. Float with the waters, the cosmic hearts of the ocean. 13, arise. It says we have wings of hope languish from lack of use. When wings dissipate and weaken, life begins to lose its value. Every cell in your body is created to rise to challenges. Your life is meant to confront everything that holds you captive. Don't sit at the bottom of the well, not caring about salvation. Listen to the voice within calling you. Reach for eminence beyond your own maturity. Rumi. I dance before you in sacred spectacle, hoping to garner your attention. Look at me. I cry to your alien spirit and despondent flesh, like Cyrus is calling to us right now. Look at me. If you were to look up, you would see that I am a mirror of your own being, your light, your heart, your spirit, your all. Yes, there is pain. Yes, there is a letting go taking place, and you're frightened and uncertain sometimes, but you make this mean something that it does not. It means that you are to turn your head away from what is dying. Do this gently but firmly. Turn your head towards what is living. Look at me. It will show you truth. And you shall laugh your deepest belly laughter with so much glee, sharing in my secret that the only force at work in your life is unconditionally loving divinity. I see in you a divine wild child and sacred heart. You have gumption, shaspa, guts. You dare, I'm not sure if I said that right, but you dare to love where others only see pain. You dare to believe that everything will somehow work out where others see only what they judge to be wrong. You see love where others ply fear. You seek freedom where the world still buys into manipulation and propaganda. Don't lose heart, beloved wild child. Dare to believe. You are right to do so. It is the divine rebel in you that refuses to surrender hope. Give up the fight. Perhaps the battle that comes from a place of fear, but never give up hope. That hope in your heart, that optimism and patience for growth into your love creates a light within you that helps the world see through darkness. It becomes a candle that shimmers contentedly upon the windowsill of your heart temple. There it is, more obvious even in darkness. The stars do appear to shine brighter at night, beloved, but don't become consumed by your nightmares. They will pass with the coming dawn, you'll see. Don't give them too much stock. Instead, put your attention towards that defiant candle of hope that burns, as it is nature and purpose within you. Can you sense its warmth? Even in the presence of cold fear, it shall warm you now. And if not, then I come to remind you, you are a blazing angel. You are filled with holy fire, and you shall prevail. Yes, I love this. Oh, the joy of you, the expanse of you. You fill my own heart with your magnificent essence. I see and know the great beloved in you. There, the great beloved is looking out at me from behind your eyes. I see the candlelight of your heart temple flicker within your gaze. That is what the candle of hope honors. The workings of the great beloved, so creative and crazed with love for you, that all circumstances of your life, down to the tiniest detail, are evoked out of love. Love out of passionate desire takes you from despair into hope, from holding on to letting go, from turning away to opening up. So the great beloved takes you across the moonlit ocean into the temple of the cosmic heart. Look at this. Is that an angel? And somebody's just words, so much word. Okay. So, okay, I see the candle of your heart temple flicker within your gaze. That is what the candle of hope honors. The workings of the great beloved, so creative and crazed with love for you, that all circumstances of your life, down to the tiniest detail, are evoked out of love. Love out of passionate desire takes you from despair into hope, from holding on to letting go, from turning away to opening up. So the great beloved takes you across the moonlit ocean into the temple of the cosmic heart. I love that. Here, an eternal flame burns bright with hope, igniting the light within the hearts of all humanity. You are being asked to trust, to gently lay to rest the suffering that has been, perhaps because of what you have labeled as the failure, the doubt, the losses, and setbacks. They are so little in the greater scheme of you. Put them aside, allow them to rot and become fertilizer for life. But do not try to keep them alive beyond their earthly expiry date, lest you become tainted or poisoned by the rot. Let them go and instead focus on what is alive now. Can you sense that before you is a greater being of light, a greater pathway opening up? This is truth, blazing angel. This is truth. Take the steps so easy. It is when the light of the heart is felt within, reminding you of your own divine nature. The world is here for you to experience, so that you may realize divinity in its majesty, mystery, and love. More so than ever, all serves that sacred purpose, so embrace it. Find your faith, be at peace, know that no matter what appears to be, all is well. You're so loved, it cannot even begin to be translated sufficiently into words, but it can be transmitted from my heart to yours, just as the sun catches dried tinder and sets it aflame. This oracle comes with a message for you. Arise. You have been downtrodden for long enough now. Perhaps you have been feeling defeated, put upon, underestimated, or walked over in mind, body, or spirit by others or your own doubts and fears. Enough now. You are liberated through the hope in your heart, the defiant optimism that buoys your spirit, and demands that you shall have your dawn. You shall rise like the sun and begin anew now. Step up. It is your time. Sacred honoring ritual. Stand up and turn behind you. Say out loud, with gratitude and deep soul bearing, I choose to thank you and goodbye to my past. What has been and is no longer to be. I am at peace with this, for what has been is nothing more than fertilizer for life to flourish now. With complete forgiveness and acceptance, I allow this letting go to happen with all of my heart. I ask for unconditional love to assist me in the sacred surrender now. Turn now to face forward. Say out loud, I invite in life, I invite in love, I invite in what is required from my own spirit, success and thriving divinity, through unconditional love and divine mercy, through the guiding spirit of my soul, brother, Rumi, may this now be so. Then place one hand on your heart and say out loud, in this present moment, life thrives. It is within this thriving grace that I choose to place my consciousness now. I am an angel ablaze. I trust in the benevolent divinity guiding my way. Place both hands in prayer, and when you're ready, simply bow your head for a moment. You have finished your honoring ritual. Okay, so it's your time to rise, collective. It's your time now. Okay, don't be sad. You're an angel. Okay, you're a star. You bring light in darkness, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful, collective, because you see beauty where others see sadness. Let's see, the next one is number 28. Enter the Garden of Delights. Ooh, enter the Garden of Delights. It's like the Wheel of Fortune. Let's see, number 28. Let's find you. I really love that card. Oh my God, I really love this book. Let's see, 28. Here we go. I get this one. Right here. Can I show it straight or what? Enter the Garden of Delight. Are you aware that sweetness is found everywhere in town? Are you aware that winter is gone and spring has come around? Are you aware that sweet basil and the carnation are whispering in the garden and laughing about how simply everything is found? Are you aware that the nightingale has come back from his flight, singing out messages of love to spread delight with every sound? Everything in the garden is granted the right from the divine court to appear for our delight. Everything is here to make the earth green and alive as a haven for our life. What remains buried in the soil will always endeavor to reach out. No one truly alive can ever be pawned to a prison or a tomb. Ooh, Rumi, I love that. He says, there's a sweet spot when entering the Garden of Delights. A moment where the senses have gorged themselves upon beauty and become heavy with their fullness, slowing the mind so that it can perceive the divine beloved dancing behind the veils of nature. But first comes the sensual feasting. Blooming orchids arrest the gaze with their startling and strange beauty. Nectar from the ripest fruits of the garden drips, luscious and sweet upon a savoring tongue. Hungry for gossip, the ears shamelessly eavesdrop upon the birds in melodic conversation. They sing of greatest, most passionate love and boundless joy. The ears open wide to take it all in. The craving for touch is sated by rough textured bark falling from the ancient trees, soft dewy grasses cool in the shade, the crunching leaves making their sounds under the hot sun and dancing feet, and the caress of that sunlight upon the bare shoulders, with weight of its own like and silken wrapped place, just so by a caring lover's hand. The breeze, the very breath of the beloved Earth Mother, is sweet with scent of lavender and jasmine warmed by the sun feather. Oh, drink it in until your arms raise themselves to heaven. Your head tilts, eyes rolling back in your head, and your sacred animal body is mindless and in love. The Garden of Delights, narcotic in effect, lulling the senses from tension into sacred languor, that love may be experienced. Let us rest here in the midst of so much life, where the goodness of life is felt and the heart is free from any prison of pain or doubt. Come, be in the garden with me now. Let us be free and feast our heart's content. Ooh, I love that. Let's go into the garden and feast ourselves. You have been granted entry into sacred space, a mirra, a sanctuary for worship. When the soul is well acquainted with love, life becomes a temple of love, the sacred space in which the soul can grow powerful through expansive worship of love. You are being invited by your spiritual brother, Rumi, to enter into life, to commit to coming alive, even if at times this feels deeply challenging. Sometimes a part of you may rather stay locked in an illusion of security for a time, perhaps expressed through the preference for what is known over what is unknown, what is familiar and comfortable, compared to that which is unfamiliar or uncomfortable. To tussle with the parts of us that would deny aliveness is a natural part of growth. It can seem so risky, with such potential for heartache, and yet what could be more heart-wrenching than the slow death of a precious human soul, suffocated by fear and inertia? That is the greatest risk of never really and fully being born into this world of wonders. Oh my God, that is well said. So Rumi is your midwife, there to ensure full spiritual birth. He is standing at the threshold with you now. You are being asked to cross this threshold from the life you have been living into the aliveness that is flickering and glowing at your feet. It is love's wild, hot embers at your sacred feet. They will erupt at any moment into a holy inferno, taking hold of you and igniting you from within, transforming you into living fire. I just made a short about this. Just, kind of being the guardian of the crossroads and being reborn by fire, just going through the gates. I love that. To come alive requires shedding of so much adherence to the fire of death. The great brother whispers wisdom into your heart. You have heard it, felt it already. The fear of death is so much more terrible than death itself. Nothing is dying in you but fear, so the heart can live more freely. Death and life are twin angels, dancing together in communion with the sacred. They are not opposed. They bring the soul aliveness and make the garden of delights possible. They bring the seasons of the soul that foster growth and take the appearance of dying away, which is actually part of the cycle of life, again and again and again. You have been through much death, dear one. Around you, within you, you have known this dark angel. That is why you're so full of life. Your attempts to stay as you have been, to render something in your life immobile or impervious to change, have failed. Let us celebrate. There is no delight in frozen moments long since past. Why try to feast upon your such food? I think he was confirming this. I got lost. It will not nourish you anywhere near as deeply and fully as fresh from the oven morsels of life. Come, let us taste all that is on offer. We'll drink headily and sate our deepest thirst. Let us enjoy the richness of the metal in gratitude for its preparation and awe at the skill involved in such masterful creation. Do not let the memory of death starve you of your participation in life. Do you hold on still to that which is past? I will soothe you with a loving touch upon your back, and yet gently I will turn your head to the right and urge you to see the rising sun. Your life is blessed, you see. I want you to know this now. I want you to accept this now. Let those horrors of the past be gone. They are no more than phantoms. The garden is here now, to be touched, tasted, seen, heard, felt, inhaled, and loved. This oracle comes to you with a message. A new day is dawning for you. This is a time when the past will very soon cease to have any hold over you. Oh my gosh, this is great, collective. Celebration is imminent. You're invited into the golden light of divine plenty. Put your worries behind you now and step into your divine inheritance, where all is sorted according to kindness and grace. So beautiful. Sacred honoring ritual. Say out loud, I accept the gift of golden grace and healing now, to leave behind all prisons and tombs, conscious and unconscious, of heart and of mind. I open up to life and assistance through unconditional love. In being present to the miraculous beauty that seeks to live through me as me and in benefit to all humanity now. I know myself to be worthy of this grace, to be this grace, so be it. Place your hand gently on your heart and rest for however long feels good. When you're finished, you have completed your ritual. Oh my God, this was so beautiful, collective. You're getting a feast, okay, in the garden of delights, collective, okay? So it's time to rejoice. Let's go to 37, Sacred Soul Sisters. And this reminds me of Pleiadians, you know? The Sacred Soul Sisters, the 7 sisters, the star constellation, like Taurus. This could be a sign for Taurus, for Earth sign. Let's go see Sacred Soul Sisters, number 37. Let me just pass it. Okay, here we go. Cyrus, please. No, stop it. I'm not going to read with you meowing the whole time, okay? So vamos. Go inside again. Bye-bye. See you later. Okay. Now we got Figaro also. Let's see. Sacred Soul Sisters we were reading. Here we go. So, when you're conscious, a cloud of sadness surrounds you. I did this so maybe you want to take a picture. When you're conscious, a cloud of sadness surrounds you. When you're beyond consciousness, the moon rests in your arms. Oh my God, the moon again. Full moon reading. When you're conscious, the beloved moves out of your reach. When you're beyond consciousness, the ecstasy of love moves your way. When you're conscious, you are depressed like fall. When you're beyond consciousness, the winter cold feels like spring. All your wavering is due to your longing to be stable. All your wavering is due to your longing to be stable. Look for instability until you become stable. Okay? It says, I love you. I am your other self. I am with you always, your partner on the soul journey. I am the you that you do not see. I am the you that speaks through your intention and instinct. I whisper and sing and shout my praise, truth-telling to you through your dreams, through your body. I am the you that is wise, that trusts in life, that knows. I am the you that sees reality rather than appearance. I am that you that knows how to be happy and free. There's a valid point of view that we travel this path of our life journey alone. Our deepest descents into psyche happen alone. We meet death alone and come into this world alone. And yet there is a vaster perspective that we are never alone, that it would be impossible to really be alone. We're connected to all life, and there's no such thing as being alone in reality, only in limited and temporary perception. As if such community were not enough, there is a partner, an ally who journeys with you from birth to death and beyond. Again and again, you have a sacred sister, a sister of your soul. She weaves the story of your truth through dreams and insights that come upon you as if from nowhere. Perhaps they drop into your mind or seem to erupt from within you, but that is her talking to you, demanding or reassuring, depending on what the occasion best calls for at that moment. Her truth may seem overly dramatic, so you may discount them as workings of an overactive imagination, or perhaps her truth tales are so subtle you dismiss them as meaningless, fleeting fancy. The wise ones know, however, that the truths of the sacred soul sisters are powerful, relevant, and worthy of time and attention. They know her oftentimes strange and startling offerings hold the keys to unlock entire worlds, to open up new realities, and to transform the nature of our existence from the deepest and most esoteric spiritual levels to the most palpable, practical, daily realities of our living bodies in the physical world. Your sacred soul sister is your partner in consciousness. Make no mistake, she is you. She is just the part of you so great you cannot always see her from your conscious mind. It is sort of like the eye of the dog trying to see its whole self, which is a bit tricky, for as it moves to see its rear, so the rear it moved along. So rather than through direct perception, the sacred soul sister is met through reflection. She can be received in those moments of rest where great ideas are born. She is a genius, you see, vastly creative and inspired. Her worlds are those with access in sleep and meditation, or absorbing engagement in activity, where the mind can relax and drop into realities far more vast than those of daily life and be replenished. To tap into her wisdom, to distill and teaching from the fragmented memory of a dream or a subtle feeling experienced in meditation, requires that you walk with her gait, and not the fast-paced forward-moving canter of your conscious and intellectual mind. Her gait is meandering and apparently unstudied, yet she is deep concentration. She's in deep concentration to feel for truth of movement, to allow for what is emerging to express itself through her. And she is listening rather than demanding to know, to force, to speak, and to direct. To receive her genius and benefit most fully from it requires a willingness to surrender logic and open up to inspiration, to become empty, to let the mind soften and become receptive, open, and permeable. She delivers questions that lead to answers, but not according to demands issued by insecure and fearful minds. She offers what is genuinely needed and answers the deepest questions of the heart. She is trustworthy, this sister. She cannot betray truth, therefore, she can be relied upon as a faithful way shower for the heart. So, to commute with her, wise as that impulse is, requires that you learn the ways of her world and the strange symbolic language she speaks. She will never tell you what you already know. Why be so inefficient? So she prefers to educate, elucidate, intrigue, and beguile as you are drawn into far more beautiful, powerful, and helpful truths. So in her world and in her language, you must suspend your need to immediately understand. Let yourself absorb the imagery, the feelings, and the possibilities, to dwell, ponder, and be permeated by the wisdom. The appearance of a horse may signify your own spiritual being. And this is the upcoming year of the horse as well for the Chinese zodiac. And the appearance of you may signify a false sense of identity and not the real you at all. You may see desert landscapes and moonlit nights in your dreams. When so much inner growth is happening, you will soon bloom like the springtime. You may dream of charging up hills with great energy, when in your physical world you can barely muster enough strength to get out of bed in the morning. What does this all mean? This apparent contrary world upside down, nothing is as it seems, symbolism. The meaning is the communication, and the communication is received in repose, in reflection, in quietness and rest. And you must trust her and trust yourself. Anyway, Here's the commercial. And trust her and trust yourself when something needs to be known, so it shall be. This is necessary, so much less than what we expect. Your lack of knowing is not ignorance. Your unknowingness is your bowing to life with trust. She has come to you through this oracle to remind you that everything is all right, and she has your back. No matter what appears may seem to be your more limited dog's eye consciousness in the light of day, she is guiding you with her wider knowledge through circumstances and situations that are ultimately going to free you into a greater love than you have ever known. No matter whether you feel like a rat in a maze or a bewildered drunk stumbling through labyrinth back alleyways, trying to find your way home again. No matter how out of control life may seem, she's letting you know all is proceeding just as it should be, and that her will shall manifest. Her will is your wholeness, your completion. Her will must manifest and shall, because her will is nature, it is growth, it is God. She is God in you. Now remember that, and you'll realize, if you don't mind the ending, no jumping there, no jumping there, Cyrus. Remember that, and you'll realize, if you don't mind the ending being told before the last chapter, that everything's going to be okay. This oracle comes with particular guidance also. You know something deep in your bones without knowing how or why or with a particular reason. You just know. It doesn't make sense, but you know it. It may be joy that you know. It may be that you know to avoid a certain situation. It may be that something is going to work out beautifully despite appearances to the contrary. At a particular moment, it may be that you are meant to take a certain path. You just know. This oracle comes as confirmation that your knowing, mysterious as it is your sacred soul sister talking to you, through you. Trust it and act or not accordingly. Sacred honoring ritual. Kneel or sit comfortably, preferably on the ground or somewhere you feel grounded. Cyrus, come on. And anchor to the earth. That could be on the floor if practical. Rest your hands on the ground or on your legs. Say out loud, I call upon the sacred sister of my soul, the shadow priestess of wisdom in the temple of love. You guide me to love, and under the merciful grace and protection of Rumi, who loves me unconditionally. Our relationship is one of respect and care and divine guidance. May I be blessed with receptivity to your genius and capacity for the grace of growth. So be it. Rest for a few moments and you have finished your ritual. Wow, collective. So I feel that this is about your intuition, okay? Just trust your intuition. Trust that you're also not alone, okay? This is what it's telling you. This is what the message is telling you. These were great cards, okay? And I feel that this is where I'm going to leave the message, because the readings are particularly long. So I'm going to leave it there. And I think Cyrus wants me to, help him go to sleep a little bit. That's why he's nagging. So I hope that you enjoyed my reading. And if you did, please leave a like or a comment or subscribe. I appreciate you so much. I'm trying to grow my channel. And those that already follow me and my friends, I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome for being here and for listening to me and for supporting me through what's been going on with me, that you know. I appreciate you, and I hope to see you next, to hear from you in the comments, and to also make more readings for you if you enjoy them. Or not, I will still keep going. I also hope that you have a nice full moon, and you had a nice new year and a great Christmas. Have a great day. Ciao.